So yep, we have the last of our well, no, not the last. There's one location that has some more talking heads for us, but this is the mother lode of them. Is that there are 4. And it's very easy to have one of those talking heads get very angry at you for relatively no reason. So we're just going to chill out. In fact, oops, red button. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and say hi to Cabot. Cabot?
Hey, you're back. Did you get something?
Yep, sure did.
Great. But the High Elder said you have to give it to me before I can let you in. Sorry.
Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, sure, fine.
This is great. Hang on while I open the door.
And we get cool 2,000 experience points for our troubles. And you know the best loot in the game. In we go. Down to the first floor, please. And here we are, the Brotherhood of Steel. This is their bunker. And starting a fight here is one of the quickest ways to get yourself killed. As you see, they're all wearing power armor, and many of them have miniguns. I have seen my friend Doug meet, who I mentioned several episodes back. I've actually seen him do it. But it was not a pretty sight. Alright, so this is the first of our talking heads we're going to be talking to today. He is voiced by Clancy Brown, who has done a lot of voice acting work and a lot of film acting as well. I first recognized him from The Shawshank Redemption. He plays the head of the guards, you know, on your feet. That guy. He also was Lex Luthor in the Superman animated series from the mid-90s. He's also the Kurgan from Highlander. And Mr. Krabs, believe it or not, from SpongeBob SquarePants. So let's say hi to him. Did the door shut on me? Okay, let's try again.
May I help you?
Can I ask you a few questions? Tell me about yourself.
I am Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn.
Can you teach me some stuff?
Stuff? I could teach you how to fight, if you had any ability. But the High Elder decreed no training of new recruits until the threat of invasion passes.
If I had any ability... Motherfucker, I just said hi. You already treat me like an asshole? What threat?
It is not my place to answer. See the High Elder if you wish.
Okay.
What do you want?
Can I ask a few more questions? Can you tell me some of the history behind the Brotherhood?
Dr. Vree in the main library.
What can you tell me about the surrounding area?
The hub and the boneyard are south, mountains are east, and desolate wasteland north. Whoever goes there never returns.
Have you heard any good rumors?
I do not put stock in rumors.
Okay, fine. As you can tell, Rhombus here is a very court individual. He does not play around, and if you get sassy with him, or if you try to loot his inventory back here, which is a quest you can do, he will either kick you out of the Brotherhood, or he'll just annihilate you. He'll just fucking kill you right where you stand. Either or. But that's all he has to say. I don't recall him having much more later on in the game. Why they devoted a talking head to him when he really doesn't have a whole lot to contribute, I don't know. But here you can see paladins and scribes, and I think either Vree or Maxon himself will tell us what the difference between all those are, and longtime Fallout fans already well know. But this here, I believe, is the Quartermaster, Michael. Michael's got a little present for us. Remember in the hub I said there was a part of a mission I didn't want to spoil just yet? We actually ended up doing that by mistake. Thanks, Ian. I'm trying to help. Yeah, fuck off. But actually, no, I don't talk to Michael just yet. I talked to Tullus here. Tell us all about it. Hello, stranger. I heard you're the one thank for the safe rescue of my Michigan. You're welcome. As your reward, I'll give you the choice of one of the following. Rocket launcher, laser pistol, super sledge, or power armor. As if there's any fucking question what the correct answer here is. Give me the power armor. Yep, so if you do track down the missing initiates, then you can get yourself a set of free power armor. Which, like I said, I usually do just out of habit. And I was going to save it, but that got spoiled. So anyway, I'll take my reward anyway. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yep, add the others. Check something out. Power armor. Be sure to take care of it. I can't give out more than one set. Was there another item you needed? No, that's it. Oh, BKB. Yeah, I know we wore that armor for all of 10 minutes or so, where it was actually relevant. But here's our power armor. As you see, our armor class is going to go through the roof. And, well, not through the roof, 5 more. But it'll actually increase our strength. Now, unfortunately, it itself is so heavy, and my strength is so low to begin with, that it only really netted me 4 pounds, which actually might be less. So I'm actually going to have to dump off my regular armor onto one of these peaks. I'm going to give it to Tycho here, since he tends to live a little longer. Oh, playing coy with me. Get over here. Over here, fuckface. Hold that. Oh, he's... How are you two weighted down? It's those small energy cells. They weigh quite a bit. Alright, Katya. I think the heaviest thing you have is that super sledge, so you should be able to carry this. No? Really, it's that heavy? £20, that's not... Well, that's surprising. Anyway, as I recall, there's not a whole lot to do on this top floor that we haven't already done. Again, thanks, Ian. You're real sweetheart. Real sweetheart, baby cakes. So let's go ahead and go down. Is that the last 2 of our talking heads? If I can find the right hex to... No? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to be real honest. I don't remember a whole lot about the Brotherhood. As I've never been a terribly big fan of the Brotherhood. Just thematically. There's this whole threat of this mutant army gonna, run across the wasteland, and you have to twist their arm into sending 3 guys to help you. That will only help you out to get into the place. They don't actually help out with anything else. So, since the first time I played this, the Brotherhood seemed self-interested and didn't really care about the welfare of anyone else. So, they can go fuck themselves. That is until Fallout 3 came around, and then it was, they were the Paladins of the Wasteland, which I don't really want to get into right now. But anyway, I believe this is Vree. Hello, Vree? If this is Vree, she should be voiced by... No, I think I'm confusing her with Tandy. I think this is CCH Pounder? No, this is nobody. Oh, but since we are here, this is the other way to increase your stats in this game, is this doctor will perform operations on you that will make you stronger, more perceptive, increase your endurance, improve your learning process, increase your dexterity. Would you like any more information? I can only do each operation once. Okay. Is that this will actually permanently increase your stats by 1, and you can only do it 1 time. The thing of it is that they are ultra expensive, which isn't a big deal, as you can see here. But it does take time. And so if you're coming at this way later in the game, and the time limit, if I can remember where it is, I don't think this one actually states it yet, is that this is a good way to seriously rack up a lot of days, unbeknownst, and accidentally get a bad ending. So I'm going to go ahead and permanently increase my strength. is that now it's a barely competent 4. But my carry weight is now at 200 as opposed to 175, so that gives us a little bit of leeway even carrying this extra suit of armor around. I don't think there's any other ones I want to increase. I mean, I have all these caps. I mean, I might as well, right? I believe you have something like 300, 400 days, so I should be okay. Let's go... I would do perception and agility. Yeah, I've still got a decent amount of caps there. So, yeah. That was good for us. I thought Vree was, oh, no, I'm an idiot. Ramba said she would be in the Great Library. And what's really annoying about this bunker is that the doors automatically close after a few seconds. I might have mentioned that in one of the other bunkers or vaults, but this is where it's especially egregious. Scribe, Knight, Instructor for Brotherhood Initiatives. That sounds like her. Hello? Nope. Vree's my idol. Well, where is she? Thought the Grand Library would be this book of computer banks, but it is not. Maybe she's on a different floor. As I doubt she's in any of the storage rooms back there. See, that was floor 2. Let's go to floor 3. Hello? I'm looking for Vree. There's Vree right there. Bang. Yes, but like I was saying, is that I believe this is CCH Pounder, whom has been in a ton of stuff. She was in The Shield, NCIS. For the Justice League animated series, she plays Amanda Waller. Very recognizable voice. Hello.
Greetings. It's a fine day for learning. Can I help you?
I know you're the Master Scribe. What does that mean?
I record the knowledge of our ancestors for future generations.
Interesting. That means you know stuff. Like, right, brah?
Yes, I guess you could say I know stuff. What can I help you with?
I heard something about holodiscs. How can I read them?
Use your Pip-Boy 2000 to read the discs. Insert the disc into the reader. If you have the proper computer skills, you should be able to scan the data.
Where can I learn the computer skills?
The Brotherhood has some automated courses that you can take. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, is that if you actually use... oh, there she goes.
What can I help you with?
Okay, so the reason why we did the Brotherhood quest to begin with is we could sneak into the base, both bases right now, but in order to get what I consider the best ending anyway. Oh, I never knew she had a ponytail. I always thought that was part of the door. Because she had a shaved head. She must have like a 90s rat tail growing all out or something. But with the information we got from the holodiscs at the Glow, as we can pursue this line of questioning here.
Between the nuclear and biogenic weapons used in the war, it's surprising we don't have more mutations. However, if we can hold out, everything will be okay.
Why do you say that?
All the mutants I've studied have been sterile. They can't breed with another creature. If we could clean up the mutation sources, we should be able to simply outlive the mutants.
Interesting theory. Do you have any proof?
Here, take this holodisc. It's got copies of my autopsies on mutant corpses. It clearly shows that no mutant could possibly reproduce successfully.
Okay, thanks. Alright. So we can go into our pip, and hopefully this will have it. Yeah, Vree's experimental tape. Oh, good God. Well, here's more reading for you. I know you tuned into a YouTube video to read. Okay, so the long and short of that is that the way that the FEV works is that it takes out recessive genes and incomplete DNA strands, which reproductive cells are technically considered incomplete strands of DNA because they're only the one strand, and so you need both. So the FEV actually eliminates those cells, and thereby making the mutants
What can I help you?
sterile. So this will be important information for much later, and I think that is about it as far as Vree can tell us. I'd like to know more about the weapons we make here.
Speak to the Knights. Ask them to show you one of the latest laser pistols I designed.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, Vree. Now, the last of our talking heads is going to be on the bottom floor. Elder Maxon. And you know, I just looked up who that voice actor was, and I've already forgotten it. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it was... It's so stupid. I know this guy inside and out, man. This is a voice actor much like Jim Cummings. If you've ever seen a cartoon ever, you've heard this guy. His name is Frank Welker. He's been in basically everything. It's my long-standing theory that he's in fact a mongrel man from 2nd edition D&D, and what their abilities is they can mimic any animal sound, and that's basically what he's known for. He was Abu in Aladdin, Scooby-Doo, just a ton of stuff. Starscream. Oh man, most recently, or at least most noticeably recently for me anyway, is Nibbler from Futurama. He's just amazing. I don't think we're gonna see any showcase of his animal noises as far as playing Elder Maxon goes, but hey, I haven't talked in a while. Let's find out. You're not Elder Maxon at all. Mathia? Get the hell out of the way. Here we are, Maxon.
Hello, youngster. Cabot said you wanted to talk. Look, I'm pretty stacked up right now, so I'll help you out as long as you don't start flapping your gums too much. You know, outsiders are like that, always jawing. Kinda like me, huh?
Yeah, as you notice, they reused the sprite work from Aradesh and just kind of whitewashed them, so to speak. But I can actually initiate, like I was saying earlier, is I can get the Brotherhood involved to help me break into the military base. But first and foremost, we'd have to find it again. But let's go ahead and do some role playing in this game. What do you say? Maybe you can tell me. Everyone here seems to be on edge. It's like you're getting ready to go to war, but no one knows with who.
Well, the merchants from the hub told us a bunch of caravans disappeared on their way up north. I think there's an army in the mountains. But the elders, they don't want to act until they're sure.
I have found proof that this army is causing that disappearance of the caravans. It's an army of mutants. You have good reason to be worried. They look very formidable.
Then you understand the problem. To survive, we need someone who knows the outside. Like you.
I'll scout the area to the north and then report what I find.
Good. Anything else you need to ask?
I could probably ask him for better weapons, which is kind of silly because I have the best weapons without having to do a little bit of side action, which I was hinting at earlier in the boneyard. So I'm not going to bother the general any more than I have to. Like, again, I don't spend a lot of time with the Brotherhood. They kind of rub me the wrong way. And I'm sure there's more quests and side stuff to do here. Like, I know you can repair a broken set of power armor by either stealing a requisition report from Rhombus here, or I know there's another way to do it, but that's just the only way I remember. And plus, it's easier just to kill a bunch of mooks in the hub, so I very rarely ever do it. So yeah, that's going to be the last of our talking heads for a while, and I'll be honest, I probably will not be coming back to the Brotherhood. As the way I'm going to take care of things is not going to be through brute force. So first and foremost, we need to go back to the boneyard.